Hi, this is Scott Zimmer. Today we've got a country coach that came in with a fan motor that is running full speed 100% of the time. This is not a good scenario to have. It's hard on the hydraulics. It's really hard on your wallet. Fuel economy goes down considerably. And the noise and debris that the fan creates when you pull into a parking lot can sometimes be very annoying. We do have a fix for that, and we're about to put it on for you and show you how it works. This is the system all laid out. As you can see, we have a thermal valve. This is actually the master valve. This would be the slave valve. This valve communicates with this via this hydraulic hose. We take a water temperature reading from the pipe. The kit comes with this fitting to weld into the pipe. It comes with this valve. It comes with all these fittings and the hoses. Normally, this would all you'd need to correct this problem. On this particular coach, since it's a different style of hydraulic system, we have to do something a little bit different. Today we're going to install both systems, the thermal valve system and the switch valve system together. Normally this would not be part of this. And this coach will have a modulating system once again. We actually overlay this system onto the existing system. Since the controls are generally what goes bad in these coaches, we just leave the bad controls in, make sure they're running at 100%, and then we overlay that with another control circuit to keep the fan doing what we want it to do. This is the coach we're going to be putting it in, and we'll show you from beginning to end, as close as we can, how it works. As you can see, essentially what we've done, we've added a T on the outward and the inward side of the fan motor. The T comes around to our new valve. This comes off to the other T on the other side of the fan motor. What this does, it allows the fluid to bypass the fan motor if cooling is not needed. So this valve here, the thermal valve, is attached via this pilot hose to this valve. This valve senses water temperature and opens and closes this valve proportionally. So that allows a bypass around the fan motor to slow it down when not needed. This system essentially overlays over any functioning hydraulic system. The typical failure with most of the hydraulic fan drive systems on RVs is the failure of the control circuit. We leave the failed control circuit in and overlay this on the vehicle to perform the function of controlling the fan. This took about 3 hours to install, a little bit more. This one was a little tougher because we had so much oil to deal with. This particular vehicle holds about 20 gallons of hydraulic oil. So that took a little time to drain. But as you can see, this is fairly easy to install. Most shops do this. We do 2 or 3 a week here. We send parts out for probably 3 or 4 more a week. And Country Coach, Western RV, Monaco, all the Monaco branded stuff. Just about anything that uses a hydraulic fan can be adapted to this system. One thing in addition to the install on this, we've already run this unit and determined that the fan is not spinning fast enough at a cold engine idle situation. The reason that we need a little bit of fan speed going with a cold engine is the AC condenser on most units is mounted in this package. It has to have air coming through it all the time, whether the engine's hot or cold, to make sure your air conditioning works. To achieve that, we have an orifice, and we put this in the pressure line right here. And what this does is tricks the system into keeping a minimal fan speed. We're shooting for 500 RPM on this fan with a cold engine at idle. That's what we like to achieve. And with the orifice, we sometimes use different sizes to achieve that, but generally 20 thousandths is pretty close. As you can see, it's fairly simple and fairly economical. It's much cheaper than the diagnostics and replacement of the original components, some of which are not even available anymore. So if you're tired of paying the fuel bill and creating a dust storm every time you go into a campground, not to mention the incredible noise that these produce, 60 horsepower spinning back here affects a lot of different things. Give us a call at Source Engineering and we will get you fixed up either in the shop or we have kits available for sending out.